Hey guys, welcome to Kipoerneke's Corner. I am over in Everquest Legends, just got in on the new pre-order server here. And so, we're on the create character area. I've reserved my name, Kipoerneke. Now let's see. Create character. Please be aware that this is a temporary beta server. All characters in progress will be lost when the beta period ends. Say okay. Now it says, welcome to Everquest Legends. This is a multi-class game. As you create your character, you can choose one primary class and one secondary class from the tabs in the class section. At level 10, you will unlock a third class slot. You will be able to utilize the class loadout system once in-game to create and adjust class combinations. Please note that upon reaching level 11, your primary class and deity will become locked and can then only be changed by completing specific achievements to unlock other classes and deities. However, your second and third classes have no restrictions and can be changed at any time. The class loadout system can be accessed through the inventory window or by using the default keybind in. Each class tracks its own level and experience. Up to level 10, all of your classes will level together and each receives the full experience you earn. After reaching level 11, only the classes currently being utilized will gain experience. Experience is never split. Each active class always receives the full amount it is eligible for. If you change your class loadout after level 10, your character level will adjust to the lowest level among the selected classes. Your experience will then advance your lowest classes until they match, after which they will level evenly again. Alright, so then we have various races we can choose from. Let's see. We've got, this is Barbarian, Dark Elf, Dwarf, Erudite, Gnome, Half-Elf, Halfling, High Elf, Human, Ixar, Ogre, Troll, Karen, which is not available yet, Wood Elf, and Froglock. They do intend to add the Karen, I believe, but it's not ready yet. Alright, let's see here. What I want is the Ogre, which is what I did last time. So I was going with the female Ogre. Because, you know, who can resist that gorgeous face right there? You know, honestly. Alright, so, I did Berserker, Bard, Shaman last time, and I liked that combination, so I'm going to do it again. And I want to name her Kipoerneke. Alright, but I don't want her to be a warrior, I want her to be... Okay, so look, the Oak can be a Beast Lord, a Berserker, Shadow Knight, Shaman, or Warrior. Now we want the Berserker. Yes, because Berserker and then Bard and then Shaman was the order that I chose in for. Alright, deity. I think I had done Cosmic Fool because Cosmic Fool was nearby to Ogre, which is where I had started in. So, let's choose Cosmic Thule to face this. Followers of Cosmic Thule fear their lord and believe that only by causing terror in others will they be spared his vengeful wrath. They strive to beat down and suppress all hope. Fear rules their lives, and through fear they rule the lives of others. Pain, misery, violence, torture, and living sacrifice are the tools of causicide. Many lizardmen tribes are devout followers, but his number of humanoid patrons grows daily. A cold shadow slowly engulfing the bright spots of Norath in a twisted nightmare of horror and pain. Okay, so that's all fine and well. I think probably this screen has changed a little bit since I did it the first time in the closed beta, but we've got some options here. We've got Bard, Beast Lord, Berserker we already have, Cleric, Druid, Enchanter, Magician, Monk, Necromancer, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Shadow Knight, Shaman, Warrior, or Wizard as options. I chose Bard last time as my secondary class, and I think that went pretty well, so I'm going to choose that again. It says Bards are jack-of-all-trades adventurers who use music to create a wide variety of magical effects. Though they often use melee weapons, Bards are primarily a magic-using class with the ability to wear plate armor and wield many different types of weapons and instruments. Bards can do a little bit of everything. Their songs can regenerate health and mana, increase attack speed and accuracy, momentarily charm angry enemies, help friends resist many types of damage, and even directly damage enemies. Bards are perhaps best known, however, for their ability to greatly increase the foot speed of their group. Bards have the unique ability to create multiple effects at once. By weaving different songs together, a bard can customize effects to any situation. This makes nimble fingers and quick thinking a must for those who want to play a bard. Bards do well both alone and in groups. With the right combination of songs, they can adapt to many different challenges. The bard is a great class for players who enjoy a wide variety of play options but are quick to adapt to a changing situation. So we definitely want the bard as the secondary. For the primary, I wanted the berserker, and I'm going to read that to you because I didn't do that when I clicked it. There are some in Norath that are born with an innate rage that, if controlled, can become a powerful weapon. They are called berserkers. The berserker is a master of the two-handed axe and of throwing weapons. To keep their bodies light and swift, berserkers wear light chain armor. Berserkers are fearsome fighters that possess inordinate amounts of strength and bravery. They lunge into battle swinging large two-handed axes or hurling throwing weapons at their prey. They carry huge axes because of the damage they deal, and for fear the weapons instilled in the enemies. As great as the berserker's skill with the two-handed axe is, his skills with throwing weapons cannot be overlooked. As he becomes more powerful, he can infuse his rage into various thrown weapons, causing dire effects when they strike a foe. With the mastery of his innate rage, the berserker also gains the ability to become berserk, a deadly state which causes a great amount of damage as the berserker's blade swings with frenzy. As dangerous as berserkers are at these moments, they become more vulnerable to enemy attacks. Berserkers do not fear death, and they value speed and agility over personal defense. The berserker is at his best within a group of friends and adventurers that allow him to unleash his full anger on an enemy without interruption. When standing within arm's reach of his enemy, the berserker is one of the masters of offense, crippling and maiming with impressive speed and skill. And in situations where an enemy must be fought at a distance, the berserker has the best throwing arm of any Norathian. Alright, so we got that. What else do I need here? Appearance, right? But isn't she lovely as she is? Okay. Who did I choose last time, I wonder? I don't recall. I mean, that's pretty fancy. But I kind of like this too. I mean, I think this is the one that I did last. It's possible that this was the only available one that I had at the time. I think there is something to be said for this look. And I feel like this might be the way to go. Howsoever, I note that if I choose this lovely face here, then I don't get to select anything else. There's no, nothing else on here. Hair color, the hair, the eyes, the facial hair. The facial hair color, tattoos, and other details are not lit up if I select this face. In fact, that seems to be true across the board for all of these ogre faces. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna do this one. I like it. She's so lovely. Now, nothing else to accept or to do here, I don't think. We've got the race, we've got the primary class, secondary class, the appearance, and now I want the tutorial to be on. It says, when checked, you will begin your journey in the EQ Legends tutorial zone. It says it whether it's gray or whether it's like dark gray or light gray. I don't know which one is going to get us to the tutorial. Light gray, dark gray, who knows? Over here, it appears that the dark gray means it's selected. Now, I seem to recall that that was perhaps not the case, though, when I did this on beta for selecting the tutorial. I feel like I may have had to... I'm not sure. I'm gonna select it as light gray, and we'll see if I get the tutorial or not. I would like to, but I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna be the way of it or not. Trying to see if there's any way I can test that with anything besides the gender. The gender is definitely grayed out when I have it selected. Dark gray, rather. So maybe I need to have it selected here as well. Let's try it. Okay, let us enter this world. Please select both the primary and secondary class. Interesting, I thought I did. Okay, press BARD and press Berserker. Alright, so I guess it was the secondary class that I hadn't clicked. Now that I've gone back to it, it looks unclicked again though. Alright, I selected it again. Let's enter the world. Make sure I spelled my name right, that would be hilarious, wouldn't it? Looks like I got it. Okay, enter world. It is definitely doing some blinking over here as I try to go into the tutorial. Interesting. I guess we'll see what happens. Teaching snakes hand to hand, it says. Oh no, that doesn't sound grand. I'm not interested in teaching snakes hand to hand, I don't think. Have you hugged an XR today? I have not. Really, I'm missing an experience there. Okay, here we are. And it is all in its default stuff because I don't have any UI in this account yet. I did save them, so I think that that I'll be able to load it, but I won't do it yet. Okay, let's see here. Basic movement keys. W, move forward. S, to move backward. A, to turn left. D, to turn right. Page up, to view your, and pitch up. So, you know, let's see. Page up,